Check, 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 check. Okay, no check. Is there no check here? Check, check. Where's your check? Nice. Welcome, friends. Welcome, family. How are you guys doing? We got a crazy stream today. Actually, I'm gonna change this again. So, I taught myself every morning I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm gonna tell myself that. And then when I wake up, I'm gonna go to Brabantplein and I'm gonna do like a routine, like a fitness routine. But I don't like fitness. I don't like fitness at all, like push-ups and all that stuff. I don't like it. So I'm playing football. I bring a ball, I go to like a place that is like not very crowded with people. I'm just gonna play with the ball a bit, just shoot the ball around. And it's working for me. It's actually pretty decent. But with that, I also want to go to sleep or go to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening, right? Like just at 7, I want to turn off all the electricity and stuff like that and just prepare my room for the next morning. Then at 8 o'clock, I just go to bed. And then hopefully at 9, I'll sleep. Because if I want to wake up at 5 in the morning, I need some sleep, you know? Yesterday, I went to a skate park until, I don't know, 10 o'clock, hanging out with this guy and with Jana actually, with a girl. And I just noticed how much of a pussy I am, yeah. Because I should just go home and stick to that rule. But there's something, I just want to hang out with people. I don't know why. And it's so easy to persuade me. I'm so vulnerable to social pressure these days. And it's also my own needs, and it's only my own wants and stuff. And yeah, it's making stuff difficult. It's making stuff difficult. Oh shit! Did I not change this? What? You don't see what I'm doing. Wait, let me switch the scene. I should get the chat open. Where's my restream chat? Cool. There are 3 viewers. How you guys doing? Comment something in Facebook. Actually, I'm gonna change the description. I'm gonna change the description. Oh wait, I have to do that here. Because if you can see that, you can see my passwords and everything, and I don't want to do that. Well, I mean, there is only probably one person watching this right now. Wait, there's no description anymore? Hello? What? Comments below. Conversation? I think that works. Yo. Wait. Oh god, it's working. It's working. It's good. It's good, man. It's good, guys. It's good. Yeah, so I'm preparing. Right now, I need to find would you rather questions. Also, I'm still having food. That's why it's called preparing podcast. No, I think I changed this. I actually changed this for something. I can't actually remember what. What did I change this to? Let's think. By the way, if you got like cool would you rather questions, feel free to help me out here, because should I just look up spiritual would you rather questions or something? Oh, I can. Would you rather be able to communicate with spirits? Be able to communicate with. That's spiritual, right? I think that's kind of spiritual. Isn't that something in spirituality that works? Guess so. Or is this too vague? Is this too next level for you guys? All right. Let's find some cool statements. Some stories. Thought provoking. I don't know. Statements. I need some spiritual statements. There is no quality without quantity. That's a good one. I like this one. Of course, I love ignorance is bliss. What is another statement? Guys, I need to think of a statement. You guys have a statement? Help me out with a statement here. I need a statement. Like a spiritual one, like a cool one. a triggering one. Maybe I should think about something that I believe in. In moments, things get hard. You should give up. That's triggering. Um. Um. What is a statement I believe in? True love. I believe in that. There is a perfect match for me. Ooh. Happiness is a... No, wait. Good habits are a byproduct of a result of optimism, not the means of happiness, confused. Yeah, these are pretty good actually. I'm proud of myself. They're good statements. I like it. I like it a lot. Interesting. Alright. I think I got everything ready. No, what time is it? Alright, right. Cool, so I'm done again. Why is this going so quickly? I'm just gonna I thought preparing the stream would be a little bit more difficult than it actually is. But it isn't, it's actually super easy. So let's go into, oh, wait, I've got the restream chat here? Cool. Oh, I can see who's viewing me. There are 2 viewers? How are there 2 viewers? Am I watching myself? No, I'm not. Oh, someone else is watching me. Oh, how you guys doing? Hey, hello, welcome. Yeah, if you have any questions, please ask me. It's gonna be fun, but hopefully this guy. Should we call him? I think I should call him. Let's play chess, actually. No, I don't want to play this. I want to play 1 minute. What? Oh, 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute chess. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Fuck. Why is he bringing that up? Really? Can take with check. Oh, he didn't check with check. Checkmate! Oh, 1 minute chess is difficult, man. Let's analyze that. I want to analyze this match. How do I do this? That was crazy. Did I play it properly? I don't even know. This all book. Oh, there was a wrong. I could have done that. Okay. Did I make a mistake? Oh, I made a mistake. No, take it jacks. Queen takes. Okay, so I made a mistake. That was a mistake. Now I should retreat, right? What? Oh, that's actually cool. How did I blunder that? What happened? 9 points? How is that 9 points? Do that. I could have taken that, yeah. Oh, this is actually pretty good. I ended it pretty good. Maiden 1? Oh yeah, I found the maiden 1. Alright. I thought I missed maiden 1, but I didn't. Okay, that was fun. Let's see. Wait, can you guys see my screen, actually? Yeah, you can. It's a hard knock life for us. Do you wanna let's see if psychology today has something fun today. I'm bored, man. I'm pretty bored. What is psychology today doing? Unleash your fantasies. The inventions into the chess. Oh, Nick, you wanna play chess with me? You wanna play chess? Wanna play chess? Do you 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 wanna play chess? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. The most common sexual fantasies. Okay, we will get coffee done. Do you believe in magic? Why are rape fantasies common? Is this true? It's written by the same guy. Research uncovers the most popular fantasy themes. What is your favorite sexual fantasy? I asked for that. Americans, yeah, they got weird fantasies, man. I gave people the opportunity to write out their favorite fantasies in their own words, and many went into great detail. I then looked for common themes in people's description. These include 7 broad categories: multi-partnered, power control and rough sex. Okay, damn. Bondage, discipline, dominance. I need to know more about that stuff. I have no idea what that is. Well, I have idea what that is, obviously, but I need some experts, expert knowledge. What else? Novelty, adventure, and variety. Novelty. This refers to doing something that is new and different for you, such as having sex in a new position or setting. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's not a surprise, is it? Taboo activities. This category involves doing something you're not supposed to do when it comes to sex. A lot of fantasies fell into this category, as well as other fantasies that psychologists have long deemed paraphilic. Paraphilic? Unusual. Oh, okay. Can we just... What is this? Passion, romance, and intimacy. Oh, I didn't want to press that. These fantasies involve meeting emotional needs through sex. Yes, okay. Meeting emotional needs. Such as connecting with a partner or feeling loved, appreciated, and desired. Alright. Being in non-monogamous relationship. Alright. These fantasies involve practicing some form of non-monogamy, such as swinging, polyamory, cuckolding, or have an open... Should I Google this? Is this a thing? Should I? I don't want to Google this. This is gonna be weird. Okay, but I have to do this. Definition. Adultery, cuckoldry. Oh man, I don't want to get banned or shit. I don't know. What the hell does that mean? Being a cuckold. A man whose wife is unfaithful. Oh shit, okay. That doesn't mean shit. Okay, whatever. Yeah, perfect time to get move me away from the computer. Yeah, you go do that. You do you. I don't know why. Okay, so apparently that's awesome to have a wife that is unfaithful to you. Is that a thing? All right. Gender bending and homoeroticism. This final category was all about pushing the boundaries of your gender identity, role, or expression, such as cross-dressing and or your sexual orientation, such as being heterosexual but having a same-sex fantasy. Yeah, I can understand that. So these are the categories. Okay. So what are the winners? What's going on here? Please note that these categories are not mutually exclusive. There is some overlap between categories and people can fantasize about more than one of these things at the same time. For instance, a gangbang fantasy might not just be about multi-partner sex. It might also have elements of BDSM. Man, I should not read this in the morning. I'm not ready for this, man. But I'm too curious. I have to figure it out. The 7, I like the fucking graphics. They're so good. Resolution. The 7 most common sexual fantasies and how many people take it. Dude, why is everything in 100%? How is this gonna... What is red is men and black is woman. How many people have ever had them? 95% of men have had... Oh, it's a fantasy. Oh, it's a fantasy. Okay. I get that. Jesus. That's a lot. Gender bending? Not a lot. Like, women has men... Women have less... Oh, no, wait. No, wait. That... 59% is about the same as the men. Oh, that's interesting. 99% has passion, intimacy, and romance fantasies. That's horrible. Like, if you have that fantasy, that means, like, you want to fantasize about stuff you don't have, right? Isn't that how this works? You want to have fantasies about things you don't have, and 99% of fantasies about sexual interaction as in passion, intimacy, or romance. I mean, am I interpreting this wrong? That sexual taboos. 87% of actually that's just too high of a number. Sexual taboos. I can't even think what, like, I don't know, doing something that's socially or culturally forbidden. Socially or culturally forbidden, and they have fantasies about it. Like 87% of men have fantasy about sex. Jesus Christ. What are we talking about here? Like underage sex or something? That's a taboo. That's not really a taboo, that's just illegal. Is it? Yeah, it totally is. I mean, but would you have fantasy about it? I don't know. Okay, I guess. Novelty, adventure, and variety. There's the thing. Like, nah, this makes sense actually. It makes sense, but this is just too wide of a category, isn't it? Like, if you are fantasizing about BDSM, you most likely don't have BDSM at all, so you fall under both categories, don't you? Doesn't that make sense? As you can see, most people report having several different types of fantasies. In other words, it's perfectly normal to fantasize about a lot of different things. A couple of additional notes about the data above. For the novelty and variety category, I base it only on whether people have reported fantasies about sex in a new setting, such as sex on the beach in nature. Okay. Yeah. Alright. For the taboo category, I only focused on activities listed as paraphilic in DSM or other than BDSM, given that BDSM was considered separately. This category focused on things like exhibitionary voyeurism, and fetishism. Alright. For the passion, romance, intimacy category, I looked at fantasies about romance, feeling loved or appreciated, feeling desired, pleasing a partner, and emotionally connecting with a partner. 4,000 people has sent in their fantasies. That's a lot of people. Also, to read all those fantasies and categorize them, that's insane. I separated the gender bending and homoerotic fantasies in this table because there was an important and opposite gender difference in each type of fantasy. Also, while the numbers for all categories were based on a full sample, I only looked at participants who identify as exclusively heterosexual for obvious reasons. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's probably also why the ratings are different. Okay. Next one. Is it important to note that while these numbers reflect how many people said they had ever had it each type of fantasy, the percentage who fantasized about each team often or reported that it was their favorite fantasy is lower. Goedemorgen, hi Kari. Talking about sexual fantasies, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's also in English. I know you're Dutch. But yeah, it's an English stream. I have so many English people. But welcome to the stream. I've got 30 more minutes to get Karimu online. Reno, how you doing? Actually, I'm gonna call him. Maybe that's better. Then we read the article a bit more. Let's see if he picks up. I don't think he's gonna pick up though. He might. $4,000 adults aged 18 to 87 from all 50 states. Is not representative of the US population. Participants were largely recruited through social media, which means that the demographic will closely match the average social media users and average. Okay. Well, that's kind of fun. This is kind of cool. Like, there's so much interest in BDSM and multi-partner sex. To me, the woman one is more interesting, right? Like, oh, did I not call you? I'll call you. I'll just do this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, there's a delay of like 15 minutes in stream. Oh. Hey man, how you doing? Oh, crazy. So hey, did it work out with the Discord? Actually, I wanted to ask you, do you have time to see if everything works at 9:45? Oh, amazing. No, just 9:45. Like, if 50 minutes before the stream, we can just test everything and see if everything works, and it'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you an invitation. But yeah, are you in what? Do you have WhatsApp on your laptop? I'm gonna use WhatsApp to send it to you, but I could also use Facebook. But, okay, I'll send over WhatsApp then. All right. Okay. We'll make it work. See ya. So gotta charge my phone real quick. There we go. It's a hard knock life for us. Alright. Wait. My camera. No, it's good. Good morning. So yeah, that was like, okay. That was fun. Let's see if there's more. I'll read this later. This is interesting. Why do people want that? The case against the bucket list. Of course this is happening. Yesterday we had a podcast about bucket lists. Nice, Nick, nice. You do you. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me. Bum, 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 bum. Do you want me to play you a song? Then I got a guitar. I'll play you a song. No, actually I'm not gonna do it. Oh, my leg. I'm not gonna play you a good song. I'm gonna read this real quick. The case against, like yesterday we had a talk about the bucket list. Like last Saturday and Monday we talked about bucket list and the power of your bucket list. Actually pretty cool. Why things you must do before you die will leave you disappointed. Let's go to the conclusion, because I don't think... So this woman Oh, this guy is the guy. I don't know. Ben's Nene? Nene? Ben's Nene? PhD says this about the bucket list. Oh, do you want me to? I don't want to read everything. Do I have to? Okay, I'll just do this. Apparently he said something and then he says, the same goes for items on your bucket list. When you do get to stand in front of the Taj Mahal, this moment will never live up to the idealized image that is the goal state of your desire. There are wasps, taxi drivers keep on bugging you to get them to be your tour guide, you have a headache, you need to pee, and so on. None of these minor annoyances were there in your mental image of what this moment would feel like. You end up just a tiny bit disappointed. Makes sense, makes sense. If you got a bucket list, you have all these idealizations, you visualize it in the wrong way probably. Of course, it is not a nice feeling to pay thousands of dollars and suffer through a transcontinental flight just so that you would have a mildly disappointing experience. Here, cognitive dissonance is likely to kick in. It can't be that I'm not on cloud 9. I always imagined I would be on cloud 9 in this moment. I must be on cloud 9. This might work up to a point, but in the long run, self-deception has its limits. Should we then just never want anything in life in a desireless Buddhist bliss? I don't think so, but building up the items on your bucket list in a way that your life is not complete without ticking these off from your list is bound to leave you disappointed. Good point. Didn't think about it when we had the conversation. But yeah, I like it's a good one. It's a good small one. All right. So, just to waste some time, I'm gonna play a little chess. So yeah, you want to see me fail? Let's go play 1 minute. I'm so excited. New game. 1 minute. And oh, it's already searching. Okay, go. I get black. Oh. He's not taking it. What? Is he actually? So what's the right move here again? She's gonna take that. Isn't the right move something like this? Wait, there was a move here. What was it again? I think I should play this. Wait, what? Abandonment? No, I want to know what to do against the fried liver attack. How to play against fried liver attack. Yeah, let's watch this.
Hi, this is Matt.
A crashing count against a fried liver.
Crashing counter attack against fried liver attack. This is the game
between
Hollingsworth and Stinsland.
Can't hear shit.
It was played in Atlanta in 1967.
Oh yeah. Talk quicker.
F7, very common move is C5. Knight is attacking good for black, does it? King takes. We have king to go to. Then we variation.
All right, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Four attacks. Now the best move and the G3. Now when king moves to F1 and move, queen is coming to head in the game. Okay, now we have D5, bishop C4, and then we have knight to C2. And after bishop takes, we have this move, and black is winning. That's
how? This doesn't make sense.
Good variation for Ben to and very quickly.
Why is black winning? What? How is black winning? Oh, because if he takes, then you take the queen. Yeah. Because you're in check, you have to move, and you're gonna end up a white square, and then you can pin the knight to the queen. Yeah, that makes sense. Because how else? There's only one way you can stop this. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Go through it real quick.
in 19.
Take green here. He has to. Do you have to capture? Let's defend it. So push that. Take. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got the fried liver now down.
Winning.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I learned something today. Can I do play one in one? Like, what can I do here? So he does this. I do that. He's the take. I got the take. And then what do you do? Then what? So this? And how do you defend it? I could play something like this. I don't get it. What, I do this now? I don't get it. I have no idea what I'm playing here. Yeah, I'm waiting for my friend Karimu. Karimu. Hee hee. All right. So. I need. Who did I have a podcast with the other day? It is. I forgot. I forgot the name. You know what? I'm just gonna go Discord. Discord.com. Sure. Boop boop. Um, that's the link. One more 1 minute. I'm gonna play one more 1 minute. What? What is happening even? What? What is this guy doing? Haha. What's happening? This is a disaster for this guy. Woo! That was a quick one. All right. Open Discord. Yeah, just click the link, man. Yeah, just click the link. To this, give you rights. All right. Last 45 minutes, guys. Last 45 minutes. All right. Welcome to Karimu. 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 Give you rights. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Hello.
Good. Good, 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 good.
Hey, man.
My friend. All right.
Can you hear me?
All right. Now,
Hello.
now you can join the podcast channel. Please see on the right or the way on the bottom. Do I have already an email? I don't have to be. Guess. Is it in spam? Don't have that feature. Yeah.
Hello.
You can hear me? Oh no. Cool. I can't hear you though. Now I should be able to hear you.
Hello.
Can you also see me? Hey, what's up?
I can
should
see
be
you,
able to see
man.
me too.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Oh wait, no, it's my bad. No, I should be able to hear you. Just did I say something? One thing?
Chicken legs.
Yeah, I was supposed to hear you. I'm supposed to hear you. Wait 1 second.
So you can't hear me?
I've got my headset.
This motherfucker. Hello.
Yeah, I can totally hear you now.
Mic check, mic check. Here we go.
What up? Yeah, the stream here should too, by the way. The stream here should too. So you're already on stream, but we're checking stuff. Oh, can you like open your camera? Do you have a mic? Yeah.
I mean,
no, I mean, yeah, I need. You know what I meant. Shut up. There you go. Hey, nice shirt, man. Nice. I like that color.
Thank you.
Same shirt.
Called white.
Yeah.
Called white. I'm
White
just gonna grab
t-shirt.
more. I gotta get my hair done. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you go do your hair, man. Chicken legs, very specific thing to say. Oh, you could hear him before. You could hear him before I was seeing him. Look at that! Look at that! All right. It's a hard knock life for us. I was killing it this game, guys. I was killing this game. I tried for free.
Beautiful.
Just don't get away. Daily limit reach.
Do I need anything to like get started?
No, you're pretty good. Yeah, you'll probably need water, I guess. Yeah, sorry. I should look at your face. Yeah, you could totally get water if you want to, but actually, I'm gonna get water. To be honest. Let's go. Water stuff.
Gotta hydrate.
It's raining. Guys, it's raining outside. At least it didn't rain.
I ain't got time to waste.
There. Water. I don't know where my cup is. I could share my screen actually. Yeah. Yeah, whistling is not really gonna work in the stream.
No?
It's
Did I ruin
annoying.
it? Everything broke.
It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, I got it, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you're playing chess?
I was actually. Yeah. Wait, can you see
You
my screen? Or is my screen paused right now?
it seems to be paused, but there's a button that says watch stream.
Yeah, if you can
So
click it,
click
maybe I can.
This is the stream. So who are you
Did
playing
it turn
against?
on?
Yeah.
I'm playing against. Like I was thinking that. Wait, what are you looking at?
Me?
Yeah.
I was looking for something, but I can't find it.
No, I mean, is the stream? Can you see the stream?
Yeah, I see your mouse moving.
Okay, good. I'm trying to make the picture work.
So when
There we
when
go.
you get like famous from your stream and stuff, do I get like a percentage of the cuts or something?
Okay.
I got a dog here, by the way, so if she starts barking, I apologize.
You got a dog? Can I walk your dog?
It's not my dog, it's my girlfriend.
Oh, you got a girlfriend? Oh, okay, too bad. Joking. What's happening? Okay. Dude, you still here? Okay, she's still here. Yep. Totally hearing it.
So is it just the two of
I
us?
gotta move. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. It's pretty much the two of us, yes.
And
No, I think Nick is in here somewhere.
Huh?
I think Nick is in here somewhere as well.
Do I need to get onto Twitch or something as well, or no?
No, you're good. You can just see you can see both streams right now, so you should be. Well, you can if you want to, but it doesn't really matter. But you can see my stream, right? You can see the slides.
I can see Open Coffee Inner Confidence.
Yeah,
that's
good. That's good.
I see me. And I see my dog.
Nick, dude, you have like such a delay. It's crazy. Oh, could you mute wait, can I just mute this for the whole
Are you gonna mute me?
No, can you mute the stream? Like, you see in the left, there is like streaming, and there is like streaming chat, stream music, streaming voice, and podcast, right?
Right.
You see that?
Yeah, you want me to mute
right click on streaming chat. No, just the streaming chat one. Because streaming chat is giving you updates, right? It's keep. Did you mute it? Nick, can you write something? Just write something in chat, please. Oh, I'll do it. Oh. Yeah, now I don't hear it anymore. Because you had a pop-up noise or notification sound in the background of your...
You want to get out? Is that what you're trying to do?
All right, so could you do me a favor? Oh, just whenever you're ready. Could you do me a favor and go to the setting on Discords? I'll just go find a place first. Just do your thing.
Just gonna get settled. I was gonna sit in my hammock, but secret?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Nah, I just that'll probably have like a major double chin.
Like a major double chin, yeah. Something I don't need to worry about because I'm sexy as fuck.
All right,
All right,
go to
right.
settings. What?
So on the left side, you see like all those channels, and then when it goes down, you see like video and screen, and below that, you see your name and mute, deafen, and user set. Actually, I can do this.
Yeah.
So go here to user settings, then go to voice and video. It's on underneath app settings. Then go to voice activity, and you can probably click that. It's probably already clicked. Then you probably see automatically determine input sensitivity, but I want you to click this button and then put it on 80 decibels. Like this.
You said voice settings or video settings. Where do you want me to go?
Voice and so okay, let me do it again. So go to
I'm in voice and video.
Oh, you're in voice and video. Yeah, very good, very good. And then you see input mode, voice activity, right?
Oh, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then, input device and output device, yeah.
Oh, no, go below there, There's voice activity. You see input mode, voice activity.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
probably
okay.
Blue. Okay, so click that button and then go to input sensitivity, automatically determine input sensitivity.
Yeah.
And then put it on 80 decibels. Like either turn it on first, like turn off automatically determine input sensitivity, and it will show you a bar. And if you can put it on 80 decibels, it can I can hear everything. And hopefully the stream doesn't pick up the noise, and only I do, but I have to listen to it.
Do you want me to put earphones on, or would that be better?
No, it's so good, because I've got a suppressor, and hopefully the suppressor works properly, so you don't hear noise coming from your thing.
My laptop.
Noise coming from your... Okay, can you like say something, like talk about your favorite book or something?
My favorite book? Oh my gosh. I was just talking about a book by Don Miguel Ruiz called The Mastery of Love. That's a really good one.
Okay, that's good.
That's major delay though.
I think we should be proper. We should be okay-ish. It's a little bit of a noise, like no, it's not. Yeah, it's gonna be pro. It's good. It's good enough.
Hey.
All right. 3 more minutes. I'm gonna explain a little bit to you what we're gonna do, right? So what we're gonna do is, first of all, we're doing an introduction, and I'll talk about Open Coffee, about myself and inner confidence, and what we do with the podcast, stuff like that. Then we're gonna play Would You Rather, and I introduce you by playing Would You Rather. So I would say, for example, would you rather be a leader or would you rather be an explorer, right? Like someone who explores shit. And you give your answer to that. And I like to do it that way because, you get to know someone else on a different level. You're not going to say, hey, my name is Enrique, I'm 30 years old, I live in Breda, blah, blah, blah. But you say, hey, I'm Enrique, and I believe that I rather pick this option, for example. And then after that, we're going to go a little bit into your story, like where you're coming from and where you are now, basically. How did you got to this place and this state of mind and what changed?
Yeah.
And then finally, we go into a few statements about spirituality or, statements that come to mind. And that's about the end of the podcast. And after the podcast, I want to invite you, if you have like a little bit more of time, I'd like to invite you to play Kind Words with me. And Kind Words is an opportunity for people around the world, actually, to ask questions with these concerns. And I want to read you those questions and want to read you those concerns. And I would want to ask you if you want to give your perspective on how would you want to help such a person. So someone might say, hey, I just got divorced and I feel horrible right now and I don't have motivation to do anything. Could you please help me? And then you can send an answer. So they can't
Yeah.
reply. It's just one answer and that's it, basically. But yeah, if you have time, you would like to help out and do that, then that would be fun. But that's up to you, right? That's for after the podcast.
Yeah. All right.
But we'll talk about it a little later. So yeah, any questions before we start?
So far, so clear. I might move around a little bit because she needs some attention, but you know.
All right, pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I can see it now. Like you are on this screen for me, so if I'm looking at you, I can't really. You don't see me look at you, so I have to look here. Here's my camera, so I have to always look here, so I don't really see what's happening on your camera.
You're good. Yeah, as long as you don't get distracted by it. Come here. She's all right.
I think we'll be good. We'll be good. You'll be along the way on the podcast. Actually, I kind of also do. Oh, I should have. Sorry, one more thing. Also, along the podcast, I have like these people from chat. They ask us questions or they send like a request or something, and I'll read them out to you, and you can answer them as you want to. So yeah, that's basically it. I see it's 10:01, so ready for my introduction.
Ready.
I'm always nervous when I do this. Okay. Welcome to Open Coffee. My name is Enrique Eckenbach, and this is the podcast together with Karimu. Did I say it right? Karimu, right?
Yeah, you're
Help
good.
me out here. All right,
No,
together with Karimu, a yoga instructor, and it's actually rational thinking versus spirituality, and that's kind of the theme I want to throw into the podcast a little bit and see how we can make it spirituality understandable a bit more. As you know, we started Open Coffee as a nonprofit initiative from the company Inner Confidence. So I got this company called Inner Confidence, which is an amazing company that's going to help you make decisions that are not based on fear anymore and make sure you live your life the way you want to live it. However, I feel like every self-development company also should offer things for free to people that don't have any money. I mean, it's crazy to think that you can only be happy if you have a certain amount of money. So this is why I started this non-profit initiative, which is free of charge. And if you need any help, you can always join this podcast, or on Saturday in the public library in Breda, the Netherlands, you can join us at 3 o'clock to listen to a free talk about someone who experienced self-development. So Open Coffee is a non-profit initiative, and this is the stream for everybody who is at home and cannot leave and cannot meet other people. This is your opportunity to meet someone new. And today we're going to meet Karimu, our yoga instructor. It's going to be amazing. And as you know, if you've been here in podcast before, we're going to play a few rounds of Would You Rather. Actually, I've got 5 of them, 5 Would You Rather questions. If you're in the chat or if you're on Facebook, just write in the comments, say hi, and reply to these Would You Rathers, and we'll see how it all pans out. So, Karimu, welcome. How are you doing?
Thanks, man. I'm all right. I'm excited. A little nervous as well.
Well, let's get rid of those nerves, and let's just get into the Would You Rather questions. So for people who don't know, me and Karimu had done a TED Talk for Breda University. I was the host, he was the speaker, and it was an amazing speech. He did a very good job. So I invited him to be on a podcast as one of the special guests, I should say. No, I'm joking. I don't want to make it more pressurable for you. But yeah, I really like the way he talked and how he held himself. So let's get into the Would You Rather questions. My friends, this is a Would You Rather question I used before, but I feel like this is really applicable to who you are as a person. Would you rather have a golden voice or have a silver tongue?
I think I'm going to go with a golden voice because I actually don't know what a silver tongue is.
All right. Well, the silver tongue is someone that is very persuasive. So the words that they choose and use, you can help people or, convey a message. And as golden voice is like your voice is beautiful, basically. It's you might not have a good vocabulary or conversational skills, but it sounds amazing. People would love to listen to your voice a lot.
I think I would go for the golden voice. Sure.
The golden voice. All right, all right, all right. Cool. Why would you choose the golden voice?
Um, I do teach a lot of classes, and there's always a mantra somewhere playing in the background, and I have no
Ah.
idea what these guys are actually saying sometimes, but their voice is so impactful that it can just transport you anywhere. I've been in
Ooh.
classes just at school. I've been in yoga classes where teachers are saying the most influential things I have ever heard, but they're speaking in a very made up voice.
Mm.
It's like this over exaggerated yogi voice. Welcome to my yoga class. And you can say whatever you want, but if you have this sort of fake voice, it just disturbs me completely. And for me, this
Yeah.
golden voice, someone who's really speaking authentically, they're really connected to who they are, and it's just a natural flow of their voice. That's just how they speak. It just resonates
Mm.
that way. And that for me is a sign of someone being genuine, and that's what I'm looking for in my work, and that's what I also want to look. That's what I also want to give when I'm communicating to people. Is try to speak as authentic as possible, or at least try to.
Wow. Sounds good, man. I like the answer actually. Because
Thank you.
before, like I said, I already used this one in the last podcast, and we both picked have a silver tongue because it's
Uh,
easy to convey your message and people will understand your message, even though your voice doesn't sound perfect. But uh, but yeah, golden voice. You did a great explanation. I might want to change my answer to golden voice from now on. It's a very good answer. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep. We got four more. We got four more of these.
all
So
right.
this one is a new one for people in the chat. You've never answered this one because this is specifically one for Karimu. I thought of. So, would you rather be able to completely and clearly explain fear to people and nothing else? You can only explain fear to people, like really in detail, or be able to completely and clearly explain love to people. And both of them are verbal communication. So you can't do it, you're not doing it non verbally, but you're only doing it verbally. So with words.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to choose love,
Okay.
and I think that's a bit of a cheesy answer, but the reason is uh, I think if we're constantly telling the story of fear, then it
Mm.
paints the picture that we're in a world of fear. And if you tell the story of love, it paints the picture that we're in a story of love. Now, both can be both can not be accurate. You can think that something is loving, but it's not actually. It can be something manipulative. But
Mm.
if we're constantly still feeding this wolf of fear, I don't think that we can actually get past that stage in humanity or in our own self development.
All right.
And I would rather, again, I think it comes back to the previous question about the golden voice.
Mm.
For me, there's a link between this golden voice and the loving uh, sensation or loving experience. Yeah, so I would have to go for that.
Okay.
Clearly
Okay.
explain love. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick says it as well. Nick says spread love and not fear, so he probably goes for the love as well. I
That's my
actually
boy.
I'm gonna what?
That's my boy, Nick,
I'm
man.
actually
You know.
gonna say fear because from
Okay.
my reasoning, right? I want to be able to completely and clearly explain fear to people because fear comes from the unknown, and if fear is the unknown, you'd rather not want to explore it fully because it's such a negative experience. But if love is the unknown, it's a kind of a pleasant experience because you already have this knowledge, you're offering this knowledge of fear, so people know about fear, they know exactly what it is, they know exactly what to expect, so they're not afraid of fear anymore, basically. And they can explore love themselves, and that's not really, I mean, it has its ups and downs. At least there is positivity in love. And when they explore love themselves, I feel like that's a way more easier way to figure out love instead of having to
I,
explore
I like
fear, which could be dangerous.
I like what you're saying, and I think idealistically, yes. If the the story of love was as accurate as it could be in people's
Mm.
minds, then yeah, I agree with you as well. But the reality is, it isn't. I think it's confused, and what we might see as love is actually just some sort of emotional abuse or something like that. And to
Yeah.
be able to really define what love actually is and communicate it properly, I think you would save a lot of people harm, emotional harm, spiritual harm, whatever, um, uh, by helping them realize that the situation isn't actually a love-based situation and that they're actually living a fear-based
Mm.
mentality, or however else you want to frame it. But I do like your point. Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Yeah, I like the explanation as well. Like, it's good. Good you said that, because love can be very tricky. Maybe we should talk about love in this podcast because I feel like we're going in that direction a bit more. Man, I've had some horrible experiences with love. Like, that's crazy, but also cool realization moments. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. And good morning, Rensil. I see you're here. She's gonna do a podcast with me on the 31st of October. So of August. Sorry, of August. It's gonna be fun. This is kind of a preview on what you're gonna be expecting. All right, man. Third one. Third one. Would you rather? Because I know there's yoga stuff. We know a little bit more about the spiritual world. There's a little bit more of a knowledge there. So, would you rather be able to communicate with spirits or be able to communicate with angels? Do you have any awareness about these kind of entities?
I have, I was recently in a conversation about this, and the person
Oh.
said, I was talking to somebody, and I was like, yeah, you can just connect with your angels or your guides or your spirits. She said, well, no, I'm absolutely not going to connect with my angels. That's so scary. And I thought, okay, but okay, are you comfortable connecting with your spirits? She's like, yeah, absolutely. And for me, I didn't really notice the difference. Like for me, if you're being guided by some sort of force or energy or whatever, and if you want to, if that in its tangible or visual sense, it comes to you like an angel, Gabriel or something, or some sort of incarnate of Mother Earth or something. That's up to you.
Mm.
For me, it's about connecting to that source. And I just looking at the two that you've posted here right now, my eye just catches spirits a lot sooner.
All
But I
right.
think that's part of my own uh, upbringing and the association that I've had with angels and the church. And that's just
Ah.
I think like an issue that I still have. That being said, I have had some trips and spiritual experiences that I could definitely see why people are saying, okay, there's angels out there. Like from what I experienced, I can definitely see that is something that is
Mm.
trying to communicate with us and trying to support us, trying to help us. But I haven't yet found the difference between spirits and angels. So I don't feel I can give you the best answer there. But I would go with spirits.
All right. All right. Well, from my perspective,
And
to be
you?
honest, I don't know as much about it. I would say that I would be able to communicate with angels actually, because I feel like the angels are a little bit more of a closer, uh, like angels from my perspective are always. I don't want to say positive or good. I want to say they're neutral. They just do what they are tasked to do, or they don't really, they don't have their own agenda. I would
Agenda.
say. Yeah, and for spirits, I feel like I'm not at this point in life. I feel not comfortable enough to be able to handle all the different kind of influences and energy flows that spirits can bring because they have like their own, they still have their own core kind of thing. I feel like because yeah,
I
that's
get that. I think that that does resonate with me a little bit. That angels do seem a little bit more. I think you said closed, but was that the
mm.
word you used? Did
They
you
have
say
no
closed?
agenda. They have no, no, no. Angels though don't have a agenda, or they don't see things as positive or negative. They just do what they're tasked to do, basically, or
Mhm.
in a way.
I do.
But
In that way, I do see that. Spirits have this like connotation that it's a uh, that they're not necessarily tasked with something, and that there can be a hidden agenda in whatever it is that they're busy with. So I agree with that. Yeah.
But yeah. All right, this went a little bit intense, man. A little bit intense. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Cool. Renziel says, angels to me feel like. Was that a dog? I could totally hear a dog. Angels to me feel like a greater disconnect from my humanity, as well as me and my definition of souls. Okay, so Renziel, yeah, okay, but souls a little bit different than spirits, though, I would say. But yeah, you can totally choose the spirit communication thing. But yeah, I like that you're here, Renziel. It's I get to know you a bit more. I get to know you a bit more. Be bit more prepared for the podcast. But yeah, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay, I think we got two more. We got two more. Then we should be done. All right. So, would you rather have a family and never be at peace, or become enlightened but have no family?
I'd probably go for the latter. And this might be like a maybe I don't actually understand what enlightenment is, and I probably don't. But from what I've heard, is somebody who is enlightened doesn't necessarily feel this separation that we might feel as people who are in families. And in that way, then everything is family, everything is one. So in that sense, for me, it sounds like you would be in a sort of everlasting peace and everlasting like anger and everlasting pain and suffering. It's all of it, but you're okay with that. So you're okay with the loneliness that you're feeling of not having a family and such. And I mean, you can still, yeah. So I think I would go with the second one. I'd go with the latter.
Very good answer, man. I like it. I like it. So they say the path to enlightenment comes from attachment. Like if you don't have attachment, you'll become enlightened because attachment is holding you back. It holds you to the ground. And this is such a question, right? When you get to that point of enlightenment, at one point, everybody's your family. You only feel love. You only experience the three singular emotions, right? So you will work everything out, and it's gonna be amazing. So I mean, that's the idea, right? So I like this answer. Yeah, very good answer, man. Very good answer. Let's see a chat. Angels kind of feel like a robot, just looks good, but with a solid purpose. Okay, so there's a little delay there, I guess. but yeah, I kind of agree. Angels do look like a robot. All right, so become enlightened. All right, I would go for become enlightened as well. By the way. So this is the last one. This one has been used by I've asked this one in the last week's last Saturdays, I should say. In last Saturday's open mic session, I asked this question to the group, and it was, would you rather be unhappy for 4 years and have your dreams come true, or be happy in the moment forever but never reach your dreams? Which one would you choose?
What if my dream is to be happy in every moment?
Well, then you might as well pick the latter one, right? Why would you choose for 4 years of unhappiness?
Yeah, I would go for the second one then. If like for me, it's just about being present and being okay. Then I'd be happy with. Pretty simple, straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty true. It's really true. This is not unexpected at all. Like a lot of people go for the unhappy 4 years to get their dreams come true, basically. But yeah, you basically dream about things that make you happy. That's kind of your whole goal. You dream to reach all these things, so you're gonna become happy. Might as well just be happy in the moment and just live your life, and But yeah, I choose this one because a study usually takes 4 years if you're doing it perfectly, basically. But most of the time, most of the students are not completely happy during that study time, right? They don't want to go to school, and they try to resist school and homework, unless you pick something obviously that's part of your life. But that seldomly happens in my experience. So that's why I choose this one. Yeah. Just checking. All right. So this is a quick one. Usually it's about 10:30 when I'm done. Renseal says, "What a good question. And funnily, I've kind of had that life. Been unhappy, but now my dreams are coming true." Oh shit! All right, cool. But that's happening to me too, to be honest. And I feel like that's happening to Karimu, to you as well. Don't you think? Like you've been unhappy and now you found your life, basically.
I definitely think things are coming together. And there was definitely a time, a period when I wasn't doing better, or I was feeling pretty bad about myself. Not bad about myself, but beat up. And retrospectively, yes. But right now, it definitely feels, ever since I moved into this new place, which has been like a few weeks, it really feels like I'm on the right path and I'm being supported by those angels and spirits and guides and whatever. And,
it's awesome. So
that feels pretty good. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, but that's pretty crazy. So welcome Karimu. Damn it. Get a bit nervous, I guess. Welcome, Karimu. Your name is on the screen, like really big in front of me, but I still mispronounce it.
Maybe Kareem is a little bit easier.
Kareem.
I respond to that as well.
All right. So Green Nick says in chat, same here. Past years, things really are getting together for me. It also fell apart in some perspectives past months, but that's fixing from inside. So yeah, fixing from inside is very important as well. True. But yeah, let's get into it, Karimu. How are you doing? Like, how did you like the Would You Rather questions? You think they were fun?
They're good. It's a nice conversation starter. And it also lets me get to know you a little bit as well, which is nice. You know, I haven't really been to the coffees and stuff, and I think this is also a bit of an introduction into what that's like. So it's good.
Yeah, this is pretty much almost exactly what the open mics and open coffees are. Like just having these conversations and getting to know each other a bit. And yeah. But yeah, I noticed that one of your answers about love. I just want to get back to it. You said there's so many forms of love and energy flows, and people just misinterpreted it, as I quickly recall. So, what is your what do you think about love? What is your perspective of love? Why does love tend to go wrong so much at a time?
You know, my girlfriend said this. She sent me like a post yesterday, and it was like, I probably gonna screw it up right now saying it, but it was, don't tell little girls that boys like her when they're being mean to her, or something like that, along those lines. And I was like thinking back to like on the playground and how uncomfortable I was talking to a girl on the playground, and like when I was like 5 years old or something. And the only thing I could think of doing was like chucking a twig at her, or like calling her names or something like that, you know, and trying to tease her. And it's just out of my own uncomfortableness with, I don't know how to handle the situation. Like I have no idea what I need to do. But that does, I think, if it's successful, like if the girl responds in a positive way for the guy, then it creates a dynamic where, you know, sort of teasing and abuse is a form of love, which can grow into something really, really tricky later on in life for both people. So and that's a small example, you know, but I think a lot of these things.
I was trying to find a meme, but I couldn't find it. I'm sorry. I was gonna go for the meme. All right, but yeah, keep going.
I think it can really confuse what we might actually be experiencing, and what I think we should be experiencing when it comes to love is actually just resonance and just resonating with people, and that only happens when you're being as truthful as you can be. And like there are times in like conversations when I'm with my partner, and I don't it sounds silly, but I don't feel her. Like I don't feel us. It doesn't feel like we're resonating with the things that we're saying. And then there are other times where it just seems to flow so easily, and it's not necessarily a heart-based connection. It might be intellectual, or it might be business-minded, whatever. But there is this flow. And I think that flow can only come from one place, and that place that I would call love.
Okay, so I got a question about that, right? Because I experience that kind of the same kind of thing with the people around me. I can feel when they are not really transparent or truthful, that they're thinking about stuff, that they're worried about stuff, or that they're trying to hide something from me.
Yeah,
And that really blocks that flow a lot. Like that really stops that connection, that heart connection kind of thing. Like because there's just so many, you know, it's almost like they're afraid to show themselves fully.
yeah.
And I notice that I'm doing the same thing, right? I'm also holding back, and I feel like when I do that, things always get a little bit more tense, a little bit more difficult to understand. And well, I've got a little bit of addition to that maybe. So I feel like because we only have there are a lot of different energy flows, like a different flow, but different experience of energy that we describe as flow, as love. Sorry, let me do it again. Scratch all of that. So there are different forms of energy that we experience, and we all
Yeah.
describe those energies as love. Like you have an energy flow that goes from you to your dog or to the dog, which is a form of love, and you describe it as love. But there's another different energy that goes from you to your girlfriend, and you call that love, as well as from you to me, and we call it like maybe friendship, but it's a form of love, the same kind of energy kind of thing.
Mhm.
I feel like because there is not a lot of there's not enough words to describe all the different forms of love that that just we are getting confused by all these different energy flows. What's up, Bunware? Welcome here. What do you think about that theory?
I would agree on that. And maybe to like give it some, I find it useful like when I'm talking about these things to use like a system to like to kind of like make sense of it. And in
Mm,
Chinese medicine, they talk about like the meridian lines in acupuncture, which are
mm,
basically just energetic pathways through the body, and they have some sort of function. So you have like your meridian line, that's your heart or your gallbladder or whatever, and they're you can
mm,
just like literally see them as lines on the body. Um, and if for whatever reason there isn't flow in one of these lines, it can create dysfunction in that organ, or that emotion doesn't flow as freely as it could.
mm,
And you take an example of, I don't know, the lungs or something like that. If the lungs tend to collapse and the meridian line there collapses, then the flow doesn't move through that. So when that energy is trying to move through that line, it might find another way to get out. And as an
mm,
example, my brother was like a few months ago, he was talking about playing basketball, and the game got very aggressive. And the guys were just like pushing, and it was just nasty. It wasn't like fun, aggressive basketball. It was just mean stuff. And the only thing that my brother left with was shame. He left that game feeling ashamed of how they played. And I told him, I was
right.
like, maybe aggression is the only way that you can express shame, right? It's like you don't know how to express emotion or energy through these other flows or these other pathways, so you choose a pathway that you're more comfortable with. And then you have people who show love through aggression, or they show love through, I don't know, shutting down, and they close off, or they give and take, pull back, and
Yeah.
I think that that's some sort of dysfunction. And maybe this is like a really manly way of approaching it, but I think that there's just like there's a muscle imbalance somewhere, and I'm like trying to figure out which combination needs to open, and then that flow will just open.
Right.
As far as getting somebody to open those flows, you can talk to them, but you could also just open these channels and let them function the way that they do. And in my class, I give the example of trying to teach somebody a handstand,
Mm,
which a lot of people want to learn how to do. For the life of me, I cannot hold a handstand, but you can train a handstand for, I don't know, months and years. You can work on it, 10,000 hours put into a handstand. Or you could also just completely align your body and make sure that all the muscles and all the joints and all the fascia works perfectly the way that it's supposed to. And you'll be
mm,
able to do any position or movement that your body is actually capable and designed to do. So you would in that way have all of the options of movement and yoga poses and emotions on the spectrum that you want to experience available to you rather than just one pose. Because what if, for whatever reason, you're anatomically not able to do a handstand? There's something wrong with your shoulder and you keep practicing, that's going to damage the shoulder. That's going to damage the whole system.
Right.
And I think there's a lot of focus on achieving this goal and not so much on just growing the being, growing the person, coming into your own alignment, coming closer to your own blueprint, and then just growing from there.
Yeah, so that's basically that the flow you're talking about. When the Chinese acupuncture, if it's blocked, the energy will go out in a different way. It's gonna express it from a different way. And if you completely have control over your body and completely know what your body can handle, it's way easier to, do the things that you're looking for to do. Like even if it's understanding emotions, or maybe practicing a handstand, or knowing that your body can deal with that. And it's kind of funny, like that free Punware in the chat, he says, just like darkness isn't actually a thing, like darkness doesn't really exist, it is just the lack of light. That's why there is darkness. In the same way, hate and anger and aggression isn't actually a thing, it's just the lack of having love. That's what's creating hate, anger, and aggression. In different forms of love, I guess. What do you think about that?
I like it, and I actually wanted to ask you just now, how does that fit in with the question that you had at the beginning, the introduction questions about being able to communicate love versus communicating fear? For me, what you just said sounds like somebody communicating love because they are showing what love is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But same ways, if you tell people what love isn't, you inadvertently describe what love actually is. Like
there's a I want to say a process, but like a protocol. I don't know how you want to call it. And it's about self disidentification. And basically, it's the process behind this, like I am that I am. This whole thing, this affirmation. And basically, you go through your entire body, trying to figure out and locate where you are in your body. And I tend to start with like the left big toe, and just argue and ask the question like, "Are you in your left big toe?" And most people are gonna go, "No." Like, I understand that I have a left big toe, but there seems to be a sort of distance between the left big toe and where I am located. To the point that at some point somebody says, "Okay, well, where am I?" Okay, or you go back into like when you were at school and you were trying to get like a answered to a question, and you raise your hand and you're like, oh, choose me, choose me, choose me. Like, where are you pointing from, right? Is it choose me, choose me, choose me? Is it choose me, or is it choose me, 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 me? Like, where's that coming from?
Yeah.
And the closer you get to that, the more you can create space between you and what you are not, and therefore what love is and what love is not, and therefore rest in love. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah. Well, it's difficult to understand actually, but I understand the big toe thing and like how did you identify with things. Like your toes seem very alien to you. Like I would never point to my toes and say choose me, right? I would just point to my heart or point to my body as choose me. But
right, and the more
like,
you continue. No,
okay,
continue.
so the thing is with my theory only works, like explaining fear only works if you have a sort of understanding of love. If you kind of know that there is something more than fear, then my theory of fear kind of works. But if there is no other emotions, then my theory of fear doesn't really work anymore. Because if you don't know there is something called love or something, you feeling of love, if that doesn't exist in your whole world, then you only know fear, because I only explained fear because it's the only thing I can explain, which is fear. So it's gonna be a different, yeah. So that might be a little bit wrong with my answer. Maybe I should switch it. but yeah, thank you for the input. Free funware. That's a good statement. So you're a yoga instructor. Have you always been wanting to be a yoga instructor?
No, man.
No.
No,
How did you get
absolutely
into
not.
being a yoga instructor?
What is this? It's 2020 right now, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
So in 2015, I went to Tanzania to do my thesis. And the
Okay.
kind of build up to those months of me doing my thesis, I was like partying a lot. I was doing a lot of MDMA, and I was trying to explain to my parents why I was taking it and why I was using drugs. And
Hmm.
I ended up like looking for research on like what these drugs actually do and what that's all meant for. And I came across a guy
Hmm.
called Sam Harris, and he's like this Stanford graduate, and he has a book. I want to say Spirituality Without Religion. This is like 5 years ago, so excuse me if I got the name wrong of the book. But he basically laid the stuff out about how drugs and such were just playing with the neurochemistry in your mind,
Hmm.
and you're able to create these experiences if you have the willpower, if you have the understanding of how to use your mind. And I was like, dude is full of crap. And the thing that he proposed was meditation. And so I
Right.
sat down. I sat down my first time ever, and I closed my eyes, and within like 5 minutes, I hit something that felt so fantastic. I thought I had actually taken something and like forgot that I had ingested like some sort of pill or something like that. And I jumped out of my seat and I was like, oh my god, and I spent like the next days trying to sit and get back into that loving feeling, but I couldn't grip it anymore because I was hunting. And
Hmm.
so I went to Tanzania, and I decided that I would try out meditation for like 6 months. And I figured like, yeah, if it's not something for me, then whatever, when I come back, and then I can just let it go again. But I
Hmm.
ended up doing a meditation of his, a Vipassana meditation of his every day. And then I ended up increasing that to doing it twice a day. And
Hmm.
I never got that same experience again, but the rest that changed around me and within me was just friggin' fantastic. And I thought, okay, there's something here. There's something here. So when I got back
Yeah.
to Breda, after my thesis, I met with a friend of mine. She was like, "Yo, how's the meditations going?" And I was like, "It's good." And she's like, "You want to come join a yoga class?" I was like, "No, why would I do that?" She's like, "Well, uh, like, how's your posture while you're seating?" And I was sitting, and I was like, "Well, like, to be honest, my foot falls asleep a lot." And she was like, "Yoga can help with that, you know." And so I decided to
Uh,
join. Took my first class with my teacher, Robert, he's called,
hmm.
and we did this exercise. It was a workshop of his, and I did this exercise called Barsvatasana, which is a pranayama breathing exercise, and it takes like 15 minutes, maybe 10
Hmm.
minutes or something, but within the first 5 minutes, I went into a panic attack. And I don't know, I hit something in my system and I just freaked out. And I walked out of the room, and my friend was there next to me. She came up, she was like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I'm fine." And I just burst out into tears. I'm like, "What the hell's happening? What did you do to me?" I was
Yeah.
freaking before this. And uh, yeah, and I was like, okay, maybe I really have some things I need to work on. Started taking classes, and like one thing led to the other. Then I started teaching yoga.
Holy
Long
shit.
story. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, my friend. That's a pretty crazy story. Simple question, an amazing story. Because it's very recognizable. Like when I first time I meditated, I was not even really spiritually aware of stuff. There's just one. Maybe you know her, like Elena. She came by. and she just told me like, yeah, I like meditation. Here, just she put up like a like this these sound waves, like this kind of hertz kind of thing. And she said, just
Oh
sit
yeah, yeah.
here and just focus on the colors and just think about that you're living in a moment. Like I'm living in a now. I'm living in a now. And every time there's a thought, just kind of label it. Is this a thought for the past or a thought for the future? And then deal with it. Like for the
Nice.
future. Okay, but I'm living in it now. And she told me to do that. And that's the first time I did it. And I sat there for maybe like 30 minutes or maybe even longer because it was so amazing. And my alarm went off because I had to go to work, to the walkabout, like a cafe, like a lot of
Yeah.
people drinking alcohol, all these sexual energies flowing, loneliness flowing. And I went there, and at that point I still used to be very scared of the bouncers. Like I've never had like a conversation with them because they just intimidate me so much. But I walked up very calmly, very in the moment. Like the whole way to that place was very calming, and I was standing in front of the guy, and where there was nobody there yet, like just him and someone in the back working. And I was just standing there with him, and I say, so how are you doing? And he started the conversation. We started talking, and he was telling his personal life. He felt so safe and so comfortable telling me all these stories. And he talked to me about his children, how sometimes he's so scared. And I've never saw
Wow.
such a human side of him. Like that was such an eye-opening experience for me. Just one time of meditation. And I lost it immediately. Well, after that, I lost it because everything started happening, and I got back, and I really wanted to get back in that meditation. But like you said, because you're hunting for that feeling and want it back again, it's so difficult to get it back. It's crazy, but yeah, that kind of was a mindset. Like, damn, meditation is a pretty good thing. I should focus more being in the moment. And yeah, well, that's when I started reading The Power of Now, and now I'm here basically.
Did that book
So.
help? Eckhart Tolle,
A
right?
lot, a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's written in a way that is uh, almost like if you're a little bit spiritual, a little bit going open for that environment. He is explaining it in a way that's very rational. Like it makes sense. He's a very good writer. It's easy to read through the book, and it makes
Mhm.
sense as much as it can make sense for someone who doesn't know a lot of spiritual stuff. So it was a
Yeah.
very good book for me
So you would
to start
recommend it
off with.
as an introductory book?
Yeah, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna recommend it for guys as an introductory book because I don't know why, but it
Yeah, that's
from
fine.
the stereotypical perspective of a guy being right. Like I know that guys and girls are kind of switching forms and switching ideas and way of thinking, but like the traditional stereotypical guy that is kind of open and curious to spirituality, that would be the book. Like
Right.
like yeah, yeah, I would say.
Okay.
So Rensil says, I honestly don't practice meditation. Maybe I should, but I have often blissful moments. I call it vibing, like, oh, I'm vibing right now. Well, that's pretty
I know.
much a form of meditation, you know? It's kind of
Yeah,
you're living in a moment. What do you think, Erwin?
absolutely. I mean, I sometimes beat myself up that I'm not doing my practice a little bit.
Mm.
Because usually it's, every day, every morning I get up and until about 10 or 11, then I'm busy with my practice. And if I don't get the full meditation in, it can almost be like counter, then I'm
Mm.
beating myself up for not doing it. But there are days where I'm just in a flow, a general flow of things, and somehow Spotify knows which songs I need to hear. Sometimes, like,
Mm.
the right people are texting me, and I can just stop and vibe with my plants, and I'm just vibing in the moment or vibing and dancing to these songs, and I can completely. For me, what Renziel, was that her name? Uh,
Rensil?
who's the person that just said that message?
Rensil, yeah, Rensil says, I honestly don't practice meditation, but
Yeah.
often I experience often blissful moments. I call it vibing. Yeah.
So I think what I would call that is like losing myself in the moment, right? Like even
Mm.
if you're just walking out in nature, and I feel so silly saying this like a hippie, but sometimes you just see like a flower or a butterfly and you're like, whoa, and I'm vibing with this butterfly, and I'm
Yeah,
vibing,
true.
and that's also, I think that's a form of meditation. It's a state of mind. It's a state of being for sure. And
Yeah.
I'd like to be there more
Oh,
often.
we got some more comments coming in, and Green Nick says, "Damn, I feel like that way comes in some sense natural towards me. Like I've had many you don't what? You don't type too much because otherwise I have to. Damn, I feel like that way comes in some sense. Oh wait, damn, I feel like that way comes in some sense natural towards me. Like I have had many occasions where people open up towards me with their deep stories and notice a safe space connection, so to say. Oh, you were talking about the bouncer one, yeah. Free fun where it says, I sometimes get too deep in thought, so I sit still and focus on my senses. 5 things. What do I feel? What am I touching? What am I hearing? What am I seeing? You mean what am I tasting, I guess? But what do I feel? What am I tasting? What am I hearing? What am I seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what am I smelling?
Hearing?
Yeah, smelling. We missed smelling.
Okay.
Green Nick says, by the way, the book was Power of Now. Yes, Power of Now by Edgar Tolle. That really helped me.
Thanks.
Ren Seal says, "Viben is one of my new favorite words." True. Viben is a good word. Yeah, and Green Nick, good with the link. Friendware, smiling. Yes. All right, good. We're there. All right, so, but yeah, that's kind of a spiritual journey you go through, right? Like somehow, somewhere, someone makes you feel what meditation is, what you really can be as a person, and it just takes over your whole life. It's just so unreal that you start crying, you start showing emotion, everything starts flowing at once. Like energies are just that have been caught so long finally get released. It's a crazy, amazing feeling. But yeah, so we are at 10:46, which means we've got 15 more minutes left. I would like to use these 15 minutes to get in some statements I prepared. So these are statements that I believe in and could trigger some people because they are a bit out there. But let's go into some statements. I said the first statement is there is no quality without quantity. What do you think about that? Rawr, I'm triggered.
I'm gonna have to explain a little bit more.
Okay. So I believe that there is no quality without quantity, because it's very easy when people say quality over quantity. You need quality over quantity. Quality is so much better than quantity. But if you think about it, you don't know what quality is unless you experience so many things. Like unless you go through so many a quantity of certain things, only then you know what actual quality is. Because you can only don't have a
service. Are you talking about a service? What are you talking about?
I talk about basically anything. Like your quality is going to improve if you have a lot of quantity from any perspective. Like if you have a lot of yoga practices, you kind of understand what the quality of yoga practice can be and what its limits are. Or if you have a quantity of well, the reason why we started talking about it is basically dating. If you have a lot of dates, then like a quantity of dates, you kind of figure out what your needs are, what kind of person you are, what kind of personality you are, so you can find a better quality.
I get where you're going, but I wouldn't want to put the focus on the quantity. I do agree that there are some teachers, and I'm going to talk about yoga teachers here, who have had like some quality training, truly quality training, but they don't have any experience in teaching classes. And that doesn't mean that they have the quality of teaching a good class. I think you need practice, and that needs to happen. However, going on 150 plus dates, in my mind, isn't necessarily a factor that says you now know what quality is in dates. And I think it actually means less of it, because you need so many to know what you actually like.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I think it's a very challenging question or statement to Yeah, I think it's very context driven. You know.
I know. That's why I do it. Can talk about
Mm.
it. So if I look at chat, Greenig says, to Rancial, love the idea of vibing as well. Like you describe it, it's something I do more now. Oh, this is not about the. Any chance you've read the book Good Vibes, Good Life? So Free Funware says, having one wife is far better than having 29 big ring women in your life. Okay, it's a little bit sexist, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe that, but it's true. Of course, it's true. Like the quality is that's way better, but again, you might settle for someone that you don't really want to settle with because you don't understand love anymore or love as much. But if you have a quantity, like have a lot of relationships or have had a lot of relationships, you start to understand the nuances of different forms of love and lust and needs and maybe even affection and compassion, how to combine all these things. Because I feel like a lot of relationships are started because of lack of affection. Like they're looking for affection. They just want someone to hold them and be there and just cry with them. But that doesn't necessarily mean you need to have a relationship with this person. Like there is love without being in a relationship, right? So,
Well, what about
yeah.
so just curious here then,
Mm.
if you had a choice of, I'm gonna call them like a soulmate or your life partner, however you want to call it,
Mm.
um, versus having multiple wives or having multiple relationships throughout your life, what would you choose?
Soulmate, of course.
You would choose the
Yeah,
soulmate, but that's quality, right? Over
definitely.
the quantity.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
So,
know. Like I don't know what a soulmate looks like or feels like unless I try as many things as I possible.
so no. What if I literally put the person right in front of you? Would you be able to
Mhm.
see that person as your soulmate right now?
Well, to be honest, I believe that a soulmate, if you put a soulmate in front of it, the power of a soulmate kind of triggers me to know that that's my soulmate. Like it kind of, my body knows this person. It belongs, we belong together, basically. Like this is the
I,
true love. This is the soulmate love. That's what I
I
think is a
think,
soulmate, the definition. So I would just say, okay, you're my. This is pretty much meant to be, I guess.
but the argument of the comment before was about enlightenment, right? And if do you choose for a family and not be at peace, or are you? Sorry, my dog's going crazy. Bailey, relax. 1 second.
I do think I'll entertain the stream. So yeah, do you want a good meal at a 5-star restaurant or 50 cold hamburgers right now? What is better? The 5-star rent, the good meal at the 5-star restaurant. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that. Guys, I'm saying there is no quality without quantity. Like if you have never had one good meal at a 5-star restaurant, if you've never done there or never known the difference between it, you wouldn't know the difference. So you would go for the 50 cold hamburgers because that's what you know. Like if you don't have quantity, you will never be able to differentiate between quality. Like someone is going to tell you this is the purest quality, and you have to just believe it because you've never had the quantity of beliefs. Like I'm not saying quality is not good. I'm saying that you need quantity first to experience what quality actually is. Otherwise,
But
you're
then
not gonna appreciate it as quality. Hmm?
doesn't that counter what you just said about a soulmate? You said if the soulmate was in front of you, you would know instantly that this is the soulmate,
Yeah, but that's
regardless
an
of the quality.
intuitive kind of thing.
But
Like
then what are we talking
I
about
feel
here?
like
So this intuitive?
intuitively speaking, you what I believe in, right? Like I believe intuitively you know exactly what fits you and what's good for you and what path you should take because that's intuition trying to guide you. However,
Mhm.
rationally speaking, like when I think about my mind needs experiences to be able to make decisions. So I need experience, and the only way I get experience is by doing quantity, like doing a lot of things, trying a lot of things out, see what makes me feel good and see what doesn't make me feel good. Like if you put my soulmate in front of me, I don't need to look for women anymore. That's it. That's my soulmate. But now I have to find women. I have to find my soulmate. So I have to date like 150 plus people until I find my soulmate. However, the problem is I don't know what a soulmate feels like, so I'm mistaking some other loves and relationships as soulmate relationships, even though they actually are not. Just because
I'm
I'm, you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm still hearing doubles here. I'm hearing that if I met my soulmate, I would know because that's an intuitive thing. But I personally
Hmm.
don't know what a soulmate is, so I need to go find 150 plus women to figure out what a soulmate is. But
Rationally
as
speaking, yes.
I right, but then you're talking so quality would be like intuitive speaking, and then quantity would be rational speaking. Do we agree?
Almost, yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay,
Ish.
so if
Yeah.
we were talking purely quality, you should be able
Mm,
to identify which foods, which whatevers resonate with you as a person or as a being, because that's a
mm-hmm,
sign of love of sorts. So whatever
mm-hmm,
person I put in front of you, quality speaking, you should
mm-hmm.
feel that soulmate connection if that's your
Yeah.
soulmate. Right.
Yeah.
Now, what I was trying to get at before, the argument about the enlightenment is that there's no separation between who we are as individuals. There is love in every single person, and I can resonate with the love of you or whoever else is on the stream, whoever else is in the building with me. They should
Mm-hmm.
also, in some way, be my soulmate if I'm willing to see them that way. So if you're not willing to see somebody as a soulmate, then I can put 1,000 women in front of you and
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't find your soulmate. So maybe the soulmate is already in your life, but you can't see it because you don't know what that is. Following?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, of course, of course. I understand that fully because to me, like intuition is very important. Like intuition is very important to me, but it is very difficult for me to read intuition. Like I'm not sure when I feel that intuitively speaking this is a good choice or emotionally speaking this is a good choice. You know what I'm trying to say? Like maybe desire is an influence or a hidden fear or hidden pain point that is influencing this feeling. And
Mm-hmm.
it is very well to me, I'm just talking personally, right? So intuition comes across to my path a lot, but if I'm too much in my brain, if I'm too much thinking, then I miss all those hints of intuition telling me stuff. And I mean that's what I'm practicing. I'm trying to live in the moment as much as possible and quiet my brain as much as possible so I can listen and hear intuition as much as I can. But I saw a lot of comments going off, so I'm gonna read back a little bit. So Green Nick says, I wouldn't know if someone is my number one soulmate, but I do know when a person has a hidden vibe that makes it one of the soulmates. Okay. Then Free Funware says, love makes blind. Only when we are a bit blind can we look past someone's problems to find and connect with the soul within. It's actually pretty decent. All right. Then Greenix says, to put in perspective, more than a year ago, I saw someone in Breda at a terrace who caught my interest. A few weeks ago, I saw the person again with my father and his ex-girlfriend. She made the comment that the person reminded her of my ex-girlfriend. So that's just basically pretty crazy. And then finally, Fenware says, we have to recognize through experience which problems we shouldn't be looking past. Yes. Okay. So, actually, we've got 3 more minutes. Let's do a final comment. Do you have a final comment? Like, and then we're gonna ask you to, well, we'll discuss some things. But what do you wanna talk about this specific subject? Do you have like something to add on to this?
Um, yeah, I don't think it's something that can be like talked about within 3 minutes. So I think enough has been said.
All right, right.
Don't
We'll
want
leave it as it is then. We'll leave it as it is.
to.
We can maybe talk about it later. But for now, yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy, crazy podcast. I mean, I've never talked so much. I mean, we only did one statement. I had five, but still, it's kind of fun. Um, yeah, how did you feel? What did you think about it? Did you feel comfortable at one point?
Yeah, I felt comfortable. I like how you built up the questions and such, and I got the dialogue going.
Hmm.
And it feels like you did your research a little bit on me to get the right questions going that get
Well, that was
which
a
is
conversation, but right.
which is a good sign, right? That's a good thing.
All right.
So yeah, it was nice.
Oh, I'm glad you
Thanks for
liked
the
it.
insight. How was it for you?
I enjoyed it. This was a very easygoing podcast. Like sometimes you have a little bit of a difficult podcast. I really need to put some work in, but yeah, it was nice to have a conversation. Right, I'm not asking only questions to you. You said some things, and then I said some things. It was actually like a
Mhm.
conversation. It was very nice. It was very nice and comfortable, and yeah, I really appreciate it. Is there anything you want to ask, or if you want to share? Also, chat. If you want to ask him anything, you can do so, and we'll see if we can answer like a few questions. But yeah, what do you have any questions for me, or do you want to plug something? Do you have like a website or anything you can show, or
No, no plugs, no websites, just me.
just you?
Um,
All right, right.
yeah, yeah, no worries about that. Is
Okay.
there
So, and if people want to
other-
find you, is there anything?
uh, I mean, like technically, I have a website. It's
I
at
do have a website.
I do have a website technically. It's Rafiki Yoga um, .eu, I think.
Yoga.
www.rafikiyoga. Yeah, like Rafiki,
Okay,
like the
okay.
monkey from Lion King.
Yeah, yeah. I'll put it here. Oh, dude, this is a very good website, man. Who made this? Did you make it?
Yeah,
Did you make it yourself?
I made it myself. In the end I had one person have a look, and I've had people like obviously have a look and help out and stuff, but it took me a while to get that done because I don't know jack about like web design.
Yeah, this is actually pretty decent, man. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
yeah, if you want to reach out to him and want to ask any questions, or he's from Breda, you can also just email him, or go to the website, see what happens. Um, yeah, it's on the screen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Very good with the links and stuff. That's why I like to have mods, man. They just figure stuff out for me. It's crazy. Um, all right. I see there's no more questions. That's good. And then I'm going to end the podcast. Please stay in the Discord for a second, because then we can play off stream a little. We can talk off stream a little more.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll be right back in like 15 minutes. This has been Open Coffee Podcast. Tomorrow we have another speaker. I keep forgetting. It's Nick, actually. Tomorrow we got Nick, the guy in Thread Green. Nick, he's gonna talk about some stuff as well, and we're gonna have a conversation. And if you want to join Open Coffee live, we have like a let me just do this real quick. Oh wait, I saw it already. There it is. If you want to join Open Coffee Live every Saturday in the public library of Breda, the Nieuwe Veste, at 3 o'clock, we have a speaker talking about self-development, and you can expect kind of like a TEDx for amateurs kind of vibe. This week, it's Sandra Bayens from Avance. She's there to talk about no mud, no lotus, and it's going to be a crazy talk. It's, yeah, if you want to meet people that are into deep, meaningful conversations and topics, then join us there in Breda, and you get to meet so many more people. It's amazing. So yeah, for now, I'm gonna go on a break real quick. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we're gonna play Kind Words. Kind Words is a game where we're gonna help people with their difficulties and with their problems. So if you want to help out and send your messages in the chat, feel free to, and we're gonna make it work together. So yeah, that was it, and thank you for watching.
thanks for watching,
All right.
everybody.
Good. So I've got to press this be right back button, and then I got to mute the mic stuff. Where is the mic stuff? Mic. Actually, first I need to do this one. 10 minutes ish. And then where's the mic? All right. We're slowly getting back. Actually, I can show you. Just chatting. It's gonna game. What up, friends? My friend Reno's. Setting up this one and this one. He's not gonna join, by the way. The podcast is over. But as always, I'm gonna play a little bit of kind words. I'm gonna answer at least 3 people, so that's a good thing. Check my phone real quick. That's pretty cool. Actually, yeah, just don't do that. Let's see here. All right. Check my phone. Playing kind words. Got some water. Nick, thank you for moderating. That was pretty cool. Is it 15 already? 2 more. Oh man, let me check the chat actually. I was gonna go chat. How many people are here? Captain Jetlag is here. I haven't seen him. Are you lurking, Jetlag? You lurker. Funware is not here. Lurk. You go work, my friend. You go work. Bah, this is fun ones. He is in a bit of trouble. Sadly didn't go well. Alright. Let's write a reply. Okay. Nick, wanna join the podcast? Wanna just be in chat and give me answers? Yeah, do some video editing, man. Where are you gonna go? It's about to rain again. I guess. I don't know, man. I finally told this girl that I liked her for a while and she was shocked. Sadly, it didn't go so well, but we agreed to be close friends. She didn't want to do online dating, which I respect her decision. She finds me a sweet person. It could also be finding a date online. It doesn't necessarily have to be online dating. You know? Because, it's COVID stuff, so I kind of assume that they met online. But yeah. No comprendo. Well, never mind. Like, if you find someone on Tinder or on whatever, Happen or something like that, Bumble maybe even, then you're gonna, right? Then that's kind of online dating. It's like getting a date online, I would say. But it could easily be that this person is just in the Discord and just met this girl and, could also be.
Wait, what?
Wait, someone is here? Who's here?
Me.
What? I can hear something. Where's my... Oh, it's Nick. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I think so. Something else is happening as well. So, Nick, what do you think? What's the answer? What should the answer be?
Yeah, I'm reading it now because I was getting my headset and all set. So she was shocked. They agreed to be friends. Yeah, this sounds like a kind of a long distance thing, I think.
Sorry, this is okay. Oh, I'm really scared. I thought I double booked for now, like someone is waiting for me, but I misunderstood. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit of a scare for me. So I feel like this person happened on like this is like a World of Warcraft kind of thing, right? You lead someone in World of Warcraft and you fall in love and then you want to date, but I think something like that's happening.
Yeah, many ways it could be, of course, but it's in some kind of in that way. Like I don't think they're living close to each other.
Oh, that could be it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she mentioned like she didn't want to do any online dating. Which kind of gives me the idea that they're not capable of doing an actual date face to face.
Yeah. Like a real life date.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna answer this person. So what do we think about staying close friends with people that you are sexually attracted to?
I think that's fine.
You think it's fine? All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, in the sense of like being friends with someone who you do like. I mean, you can be very good friends, and sure, there can be moments that's kind of shitty. Then to mention like, oh, okay, that person now has now in someone, and you're just sitting there like, bit jealously. But I think it's good to have someone who you like to be next to you, just for your own sake, in the sense of you're on the same level, so you have like the same way of the same things you can do.
Yeah, but I get it. I get that. Okay. So I feel like sexual attraction is not really important because sexually attracted to a person you never met makes it a bit of a curveball, in my opinion. Never met in real life. Curveballs are fun. It's true. But I think they met before. I think they met before, but she just moved or something, or he moved, or someone
That could
moved.
also be the case. Yeah.
Right? That could also be. That could totally be it.
Mm. Yeah, I think like to answer this person, like these are occasions that can happen a lot, and I think it's very nice that he already said like he respects her decision. So in that sense, he's probably kind of fine with it, but then at the same time, he doesn't obviously post it here if it's completely fine.
Okay, so how about let's do this. Let's say okay. So like the distance. Okay. Let's. Ah, fuck. Because I feel there's something terrible going on. Like I feel like this is gonna go wrong in a way that he doesn't know how to deal with these emotions. Because he is still in he still has feelings for her, right? It's not like the feelings are gone now.
Yeah.
And if we say like, oh, it's good to be close friends, and yeah, just pay attention, then well, you could be the shoulder to cry on becomes the right?
Yeah. I'm not someone who believes
Fuck.
in the friend zone, so to say, but yeah.
You don't believe in a friend zone. I'm friend zoned by every girl I met. That's just the truth. I totally believe in it. But it has something to do with my position, I guess.
many perspectives can come into it. Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just weak. Okay, I finally got. Okay, so let's go with this one. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. It is nice to be around people that you love and that you are loved back for. When there is like a worst case scenario here that would be she doesn't wanna hurt your feelings any more than she already did, so she feels pressured to accept the close friends thing. Okay, so this is gonna be direct and painful. However, there is also another. However, there is the good case scenario where you end up having a great and fruitful friendship with someone online, and you got someone who you can talk to, and she got someone she can talk to. What do you think? Is it preparing for both case scenarios?
Yeah.
So right now I wrote down, hello friend, it is nice to be around people that you love and that you are loved back for. There's like a worst case scenario here that would be she doesn't want to hurt your feelings any more than she already did, so she feels pressured to accept the close friends thing. However, there's the good case scenario where you end up having a great and fruitful friendship with someone online, and you got someone you can talk to, and she got someone she can talk to as well.
Yeah, that's a good scenario. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best case scenario, but we got something to work with, right?
True. Yeah, and the worst case scenario, that's definitely a thing that can happen as well. And I think the best, of course, 14 out of 40 lines. But in that case, like if that's the case, but you still want to be a friendship and you know for sure it's not going to hurt me, then just communicate about it, be open about it. But yeah.
True. Well,
I think they figured that out.
I mean, the odds that the worst case scenario is happening is pretty big, to be honest. But we're not talking about odds. We're just talking about what the scenarios are, right? I mean, yeah. What the hell is this?
Oh, what?
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm early into my transition, and so far so good. Everything is going well for me, but I'm terrified to date, especially now that I am starting the HRT. I have no. Should we talk about this? I have no experience with this at all.
I don't even know what HRT is. Hormone replacement therapy.
So, do you want to answer this, or do you want to skip to the next one?
Ooh, yeah, I do know a friend who is undergoing the change as well, but don't know really good about it to say. Yeah, I would say skip, maybe perhaps. Yeah.
We do skip. I'm still young, yet there are days I feel like I've gotten everything I want out of life. This makes it hard to find the motivation to work as much as I used to. Yet I'm not content with standing still. I'm restless, yet there's nowhere I want to go. This is a super easy one. Like, this is... Do you want to do this, or do you want to listen to
it? This is, this is a good one.
Okay, let's go. How do you wanna handle this?
Yeah, I got a little bit delay on the screen, so I'm still a little bit reading.
Okay. So did I not say it out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Reading it on my own tempo, that's like the best way to actually interpret it.
Yeah.
That's how I
But
experience it.
sometimes I think things in my head, but I forget to speak the words out loud. It's kind of fun.
Also, yeah. If there are days I feel like I've gone everything. Yeah. Oh, this can go so many directions, actually, I think now. Maybe I'm thinking too deep already.
Okay.
Yeah, in that sense, I think like there is like that saying that the more you know, the more you don't know. And in some way, I think that kind of applies here.
All right. Do you want to go with that?
Well, like this person saying like that that he or she has everything that person wants right now, but as you still continue to grow and learn more and get into different perspectives of life, like you start to go to a new study, you go to a new job or something, then you're kind of gonna set new goals for yourself, also, so to say. Like life is not standing still. Every day there's something new put into your life, and I guess with that you continue to develop yourself. Some days it will be on a more rapid pace, and some days it's more on a lower pace, of course.
Okay. So I'm gonna write down standing still in life, and then I go with Eric. Eric says, force yourself to do some out of comfort zone things. Sorry, Captain Jetlag. Force yourself to do some out of comfort zone things. It's the small things after all. Take pottery classes, learn to cook, meet random people, or philosophical chats. Yeah. So
yeah,
life is always active. It is dynamic and ever changing. If you feel like you are doing the same things over and over again, you might find yourself in a rut. You might find yourself in the comfort zone. However, the comfort zone is comfortable for your sense of survival, which means that you don't feel content with anything because feeling meaning in life is not only reliant on being able to survive. So to get out of this place, try doing crazy things you would never do, like pottery. What did I'm just gonna copy paste that. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, it fits. It's totally spelled wrong, but whatever.
Yeah, but that's a good way.
Send. I think we're good. How many did we answer? Two? Can we answer one more? Okay, just do one more. Yeah, let's just do one more, and then I'm gonna take an early break. I know it's supposed to be till 12, but things are happening, man. Things are happening. Okay, I've just found out my son was molesting my daughter. What? They're both children. I love them both dearly. My daughter is safe, and my son is with his grandfather. But I'm so sad. I don't want else. This is a dark one, guys.
Ooh.
We're getting into this one. I'm very curious. I've just found out molesting. So molesting is fighting and hurting, right? It's not sexual, is it?
I think it can mean many different things. Like, what does the actual definition?
Is it
Abuse,
sexual?
attack, hurt, injure, harm.
Inconvenience, interfere. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's just fighting. Or
It can still be
it's just
sexual. It can still be
inconveniencing.
sexual.
Yeah, it depends on his interpretation of the word, right? Like if he thinks it's sexually, then it's still. So try to not. The most important thing right now is not to. My first thought was the sexual one as well, to be honest. Right now is not to identify the occurrence occurrence. I don't know. I think it tries spells like that. The most important thing right now is not to identify the occurrence with him as a person, but a result of his interpretation of past experiences. To solve a condition, the person must feel safe talking about it. If you get angry or show him that this behavior will make him feel pain or fear, there he will try to hide the emotions and tendencies instead of trying to express these things. Depending on age, it doesn't necessarily mean anything, I suppose, but I'm no child psychologist. Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say here as well. He doesn't know it's wrong, right? He just does it because I'm assuming that his son is less than 10 years old, I'm guessing. Because that's when you develop all these cognitive intelligence, right? Emotional intelligence and stuff like that. So instead of like he doesn't know it's wrong, so if he experiences fear with it, then he's gonna stop doing it. Of course he's gonna stop doing it, but that doesn't mean that the problem is solved. He just suppresses the feelings and the molesting tendencies. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So if you make him feel like somehow this is okay, or so, like, I'm not sure how to say it, but if you make him feel like he's in a safe area, in a safe place, then he is going to express his emotions openly because he's not afraid of them. He's not associating what he's doing to fear or hurt, and then you can solve it. So you're avoiding that he takes a barrier, just like lying, for example. If you prove that a child is lying by saying, but like for example, your daughter steals candy, takes it up the stairs, and secretly eats it, but throws the wrappers on the ground, right? So you walk in and you see the wrappers on the ground and say, hey, did you eat the candy? And your daughter says, no, I didn't eat the candy. When you point out, well, you totally did, because there's all like wrappers around on the floor, then she doesn't learn to stop lying. She just learns how to track her how to hide her tracks, right? Now she knows, okay, I can still steal it. I just have to remove all the candy wrappers, right? And the more you catch her on all these things, the more she learns how to lie, basically. So the other day I saw this girl of like 5 years old just body slam her little brother face first into the sand, laughing all the while. Children don't always know when they're hurting physically the ones around them, I suppose. The little girl started to cry though. Yeah, exactly. The little guy started to cry, and that should trigger a sadness emotion into the child, like into the girl. The girl should feel the sadness, like, oh, did I cause this non-love? Was that my action?
It's kind of harm. So yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of learn by doing, right?
Yeah.
But if you never know that if you get taught by fear, like you don't see the boy crying, but you see the fear of, if you create fear because you see the anger of your parents, then you're creating the wrong associations, right? You're trying to, but yeah. So he will try to hide emotions and tendencies instead of trying to express these things. I should say that I am not an expert here, but on child psychology, and depending on the age, it is different things will be relevant. Try to look at your behavior. We could have copied. So, depending, I'll just start there. Try to look at your behavior. He could have copied, whether or not intention. This kid still needs to know that it's wrong by carefully explaining that they're hurting the other person that way. Yeah, I think that's like, the thing is, like, it's very important to know that his dad, like you as a person, should kind of try and think how he knew what to do and how to maybe hide his tracks for so long. Like, why do you only figure it out now and not earlier? How come that he is so well at making his sister be quiet about it? Like, apparently his sister never spoke up about it, because he writes, I just found out my son was molesting my daughter. Like, just found out. That means it's been going on for a while, right?
Yeah.
So something is really off there. Like, it's really, really important to think about it in such a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have time to write all of that stuff. Right?
The son probably never got that experience that it's like a bad thing to do, and the daughter was like probably never expressing any kind of fear, so to say, or at least not the negative kind of reaction.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna send this. All right, that was 3. Man, actually, I have to stream for 20 more minutes. I really don't want to. Actually, let's go into Twitch. Let's see if we can find another person. Do you want to join Twitch?
Yeah, let's
see
take
if
a
we
look.
can find someone. Let's see if we can find. So watch out for the ears. You guys you're my trainees. I'm gonna put this on B3. I'm gonna send this through my microphone output actually, and then I'm gonna keep this on, I guess. Okay, there we go, guys. There we go. I sent my stuff. Okay, this is a test one. Are you guys ready for your ears? Keep your ears ready. It's not too bad, is it? Is it bad? Nick, are you good?
Yeah, I got the stream muted. Also, hear you.
How is the sound? Is it hurting you? Is it hurting your ears?
No, for me it's all good.
Okay, good. I will. Let's go into Twitch. See if we can find a new person to talk to. Because Renziel was actually kind of cool. So
yeah,
that's kind of fun. You have a new friend request. Let's accept the friend request. Renziel, yeah, totally accept her. Okay. Let's go into. Oh wait, I should actually send this to my ears as well. Oh shit, I couldn't. Okay, this is gonna be painful for me. Okay, it's not too bad. Just chatting. Categories, English, please. And I want mindfulness. All right, muted that, and then low to high. Yeah, low to high. Mindfulness. German, English, Tuesday again. Okay. Any advice on how to not be butt at this would be lovely. Aurora Kitty Cam, the hell? Thinker coach. Should we just ask him?
Kitty.
Is there even someone here?
That could actually be nice.
Wait, I don't hear anything.
Why did I see this one then? Just
The
chatting.
easiest way to begin is to make observations
Hey,
that are what
is this
I call first level.
live?
They are observations
recorded.
that you are directly perceiving with your senses.
No, it is live.
Or judgment. For example, what color are your eyes? What color is your hair? Do you
Oh, no. On this channel, my videos are played continuously. The stream resets itself every 24 hours.
And do not just
New videos.
Oh.
It's not gonna work. No, okay, this is not one.
Feel your own skin.
That's a pity.
Smell your
Yeah.
Why are people doing that? That's not the purpose of Twitch.
Is this rerun? This is rerun. Watching random YouTube videos. Yeah, we've done this before. Rerun. Sage return. Watch me get wrecked. LL wholesome game. I want to have people. This is just chatting, isn't it? Oh no, wait. I didn't press just chatting. English.
No, looking at free.
Mental health. Mental health. Viewers, low to. I can't. Why? Drinking again. Maybe not. Pokemon Center relaxation. Trash at its finest. No, I don't feel like I should do this. Actually autistic. I'm making a mod pack, yo. Does this sound attractive to you? Do you want to just check it out and see what happens?
Trade a trash man.
The trash one?
Which one?
The actually autistic one.
Oh.
I'll check it, see what happens.
Looks like a programmer, or at least someone who's using the FTP.
Oh Jesus! Do you wanna? Shit, I can't see. Let's see what this is. Oh, let's see what this is. What is happening here? Is it ASMR? Is she ASMRing us?
See the microphone, like.
No, she's doing ASMR. So, wow. Okay. I'm getting creepy vibes. I don't want to do this. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Traded trash man, trash can drinking, and smoking. 420. Let's try and see what's happening here then. Let's see what's happening here.
And voodoo.
What does it say? Voodoo? Did it say voodoo?
No, Captain Jetlag says that.
Oh, okay.
He says it in the chat.
The fuck is this guy? How are we streaming? What is this? Oh, he was doing voodoo. Okay. Okay. Is he having fun? Please don't make it. He's super stoned. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Are you even
These are
allowed
too many
to
views
be...
now.
Isn't it even allowed to be like stoned on Twitch or something? That mean
I don't know. Look at how many views these are. I can't. What am I doing with 10 viewers here? Toasted? Why is everybody fucking high? What is this? How many followers? 131. That's too much followers. Clinical psychology. That's actually interesting.
Huh.
Hello. But this is a little bit too much, I guess.
Mental health boob streamers.
Mental health boob streamers.
What?
Yeah, why is this but jeez.
Oh,
Pretty much boob streamers. I'll just wait
today. So
everybody's
usually
voice.
I post on my Discord if I'm streaming that day. Usually it's a little bit last minute, which kind of sucks. But yes, I'm gonna try to stream every day. But like I said, I'm gonna be starting like classes either not next week, but the week after, I believe, or maybe the week after that. I can't remember. Regardless, so my schedule's gonna change again at that point. So. Okay, Andy, you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you excited?
What's happening? What is happening?
Alright.
Did she impress you guys? I'm not impressed.
I ruined it.
I don't have her stream open myself, but so far, looking just without sound, not really.
Oh god. It's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good remix.
Thank you so much. You
But she talks so this is not her real voice. This is her streamer voice. Or maybe it's very late there. That could be it.
Maybe it's like some kind of a voice processing thing.
Appreciate it. And now, without further ado, I give you. Oh yeah, no, all of my textbooks together, $600.
What's happening?
Yeah, so 50 goes, a long way though. It does get me one of my textbooks, which is obviously very important.
Wait, she's studying it or did she finish it?
Thank you. Okay, without further ado, I give you.
Oh, she's studying it.
Because I'm in
I don't see anything.
I'm getting my master's. You guys hear it?
I'm not sold. Yeah, I'm not sold. I'm not doing this. Next. Homie, we are live. 20 viewers. Okay, we're getting too high. Okay, no, we're this. Not gonna. Mindfulness. Let's go back to mindfulness. Up. Mindfulness. I'm gonna get back to work. Okay, bye, Captain Jetlag friend. Let's see here. Oh, improving. Well, that's not a lot of people. Okay, so let's just coaching. See coaching.
Yeah, this is category coaching.
De la Virginia. It's all Spanish though. Okay. I don't know. What else can we look for?
Well, there are so many categories, but
Educational? Education. English. What's this? What the fuck? Studying with me. Do you want to do this? This sounds good. What are we studying here?
Any distinction between like what is fun time and what is work time? Because it's all here.
Studying.
I'm gonna god, I didn't know that was a person. Yeah. My legs. What are we studying? Today we're working on constitutional law.
Holy
I
fuck.
want to get like my classes for the week done. I also have an assignment for it.
Constitutional law.
Exciting.
Damn.
I really like it. It's about transformative constitutionalism in the legal education, which is really nifty, actually. Like,
It's nifty.
I don't know if you guys
You're
saw
using the words nifty.
but that poll just took away 2 of my hearts, and that's never happened. And yesterday I was doing a challenge that said like polls, which I was very excited about because I thought like, fuck yes, I love polls. They're always like so nifty. And now I'm.
What's nifty? Why is she using nifty?
Rude.
I don't think I got her. Maybe I should not be
She used
so.
it to-
It's
But
not
it
because of the
is
nifty thing.
Transformative constitutionalism in legal education. It's kind of like
She's not done yet. Okay.
what it's all about.
Oh, nifty is like handy, clever.
But actually, it's really interesting in saying like we can't just like sort of like do the same legal education that we were teaching like back in apartheid, which like it makes sense. Like that's essentially what it's about. If you take it down to its bare bones.
So what
Yeah.
are your
Are you guys
thoughts
studying? You're not telling me. I
about
find, like people come to
judging
stream to like listen
intent
to
over
me? Sure.
judging
like,
intent
what they're studying?
over
Maybe.
action?
I'd like to know.
Oh, we might get into something here. We might get into something. This could be interesting, guys. This could be interesting.
About judging intent over action or results. I don't know.
Isn't that law thing?
Like intellectualized answer. I don't know. I don't even know what the question truly means.
Well, okay.
Intent over action or results.
If
Or like
intend
oh, like as in like
to
someone's
hurt
intention
someone.
to
So
do something. Is that what you mean?
So punch that
So it's like,
person
did they
in the
actually
face,
intend to murder him, or was it like,
Action.
oops, that was just the result?
and then
Is that what you mean?
because of the punch, you dodges a bullet.
Because if it is, then like
That
that's like a
would
whole part
have
of like at least in criminal law, that's like a whole part.
Killed.
I'm not exactly a law expert, like I don't know that much about it.
So
But like
intent
intent
is
is like something that
is
judges do look
hurting
into,
someone.
and like you can still be held liable even if you were negligent, because it's like you can't just go like ahead and be like,
equals the punch.
I didn't realize I was gonna murder him.
And
Sorry.
result
Oops.
equals
I thought if I just like swung the
saving his
like bat around, it would be fine. It's not fine. You know, you killed the person. Well, okay, if I intend to hurt someone, so I punch the person in the face, that's your action. And then because of that, he dodges. That would have killed him. So you intended to hurt him, but you saved his life. Oh my god, amazing. You're like a hero.
No, but would you judge this as assault
But the thing is, like,
or praise
like, what's the question?
him as
Sorry,
a
I don't
hero?
mean to be like dumb as shit, but like, and then like, what do I think about it? Oh, I think, you know, personally, I think you'd be kind of a douchebag if you then sued this person for damages, because like they saved your life in the story, so that's really cool. It's like when people do CPR and they end up breaking like the ribs.
This is interesting. I would like to invite
a
her.
lot of people blame for damages and be like, no, fuck you, you have to like pay for my rib surgery or whatever, which is really shit because the person saved your life. But at the same time, like, it's still something you're entitled to do, like, within the law. I personally think, like, in that scenario, if you saved me by punching me, then maybe I'd think to like instituting damages, but if you broke my nose and I was like severely ugly because of it, then yeah, maybe I would be fucking mad at you. I don't know. So, what's your opinion on it? Do you think like you shouldn't be allowed to claim for damages after that, or why? Oh my god, of course I would. I just like to hear my own voice. I
Really?
That's it. Like, I would always love to talk to somebody
Alright,
about
alright.
anything.
Yeah, that would be great. It would be great,
Drop
dude.
me a DM on Twitter.
Great,
Follow
yeah,
me.
great.
Wow. Anyway, I have to get back to my work because that's actually doing here.
Oh, so.
Yeah, I don't know if you would really actually want to pick my brain. Like, I'm not qualified to speak on anything, but I appreciate, like, they're really hyping me up. Now I'm like about to go study, and I'm like, quick, learn a lot about constitutional law in case they ask you a question. But yeah, I'm gonna study now.
Well,
if you guys are studying, enjoy. I'll see you in 25 minutes, type of thing.
Of each case.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What the hell? How do I send a message to her?
In the case of lawyers for human rights, Minister of Home
Shit,
Affairs.
shit. Send a message.
This thing brings us to slide 10.
Can I not whisper her?
In this case, the court declared that the factors
I think you have to click on.
and then the court also set out
Oh,
additional factors.
I don't see any.
They include the degree and vulnerability.
Wait, let me go to.
Can people turn that off? That you're not allowed to whisper them?
And the consequences of the infringement of the right. We have previously dealt with this case, and it centered on the interpretation of the right of everyone in terms of Section 12 and Section 2.
Oh, what you can do is like.
I got it. I'm doing a podcast about personal growth and self behavior. I like about statements. Well, the philosophical I don't know how to write it either. Football. There it goes. Philosophical statements. Not. If you are interested. To set it up. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. All right. Is it 12? It's exactly 12. Oh, right. My friend, this is fun, actually. I'll do this at the end of the stream, looking for new talents.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
All right, I'm quitting out of it. Well, this has been the stream for today. I'm going to go see you guys later. Have fun, and see you tomorrow with Nick, the person you're hearing right now.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly, on this beautiful podcast and stream.